All right, look at that. We are live. I love it. Oh my gosh. They say the best way to make a step is to just do it. And we're just doing it now. So this is so exciting. Today, we're going to have an amazing time talking about transformational journeys. Everybody makes a decision at some point in their life to make a transformational journey, whether it's like because of a health issue that came across, or maybe you just want to better yourself, or you're just like, maybe you had a breakup and you're like, oh, the best revenge is looking good, whatever. For me, it's a photo shoot. I really want to do a fitness photo shoot. So I'm going through a body transformational journey. And in case it's your first time here, my name is Charo, and this is Fit Life with Charo. So basically, we're doing Fit Life together. And I say, hey, healthy friends. This is going to be an amazing community of healthy friends. People want to transform their lives and just live a healthy lifestyle and feel good and feel your best, look your best. So I said, hey, while I'm learning so many things because I want to be successful at this, I would rather share that with you. But before I even continue, today I was at the market, guys, okay? And look what I found. This amazing fruit. No, it's not even a fruit. It's like a plant. I call it a flower. It's called the chlorine in Spanish. So I'm in Mexico. So I'm enjoying all things Mexican, but of course I'm Kenyan. But I remember seeing this in Kenya. At least I don't think we really did anything with it. So basically, you're supposed to only use the flour. So as you can see, it has all these different parts to it. And the good thing I Googled it is this is really good for asthma and different kind of things. It's supposed to be a really good antioxidant. People, you can use it as your tea. You can put it in your tea, or you can put it in your eggs. That's what the lady at the market said. You can cook it in your huevos. And I was like, oh my gosh, interesting. But you're not supposed to eat this part of it, okay? You're only supposed to take the flour, this tip of it, because this is toxic. This part is toxic, so you don't want to eat. It's not good for you. But yeah, chlorine, let me know in the comments if you've ever had this before, if you use it for cooking, if you use it in your diet, if you put it in your mouth. Have you tasted it? Because I never have, but I definitely want to give it a try. So check me out on Instagram, y'all. I am Chero on Instagram, and you can see what goes on because I like to post stories as I'm just going through my healthy journey, and things are changing. So I was really excited to come on this live because I said, oh my God, I've seen amazing results in my body. Amazing results in my body as I have been going through this transformation. And I've only done it for 1 week. So my goal is to do a 30-day transformation. And in 30 days, I'm going to do a photo shoot, a fitness photo shoot. So I want to share with you the kind of things that get me in the right mindset so that I know that I'm going to be able to reach my goals. Okay. So, first of all, I would say you want to believe. I can and I will. You make the decision and you're like, I can do this. I can transform my body and I will transform my body. All right. So once you get into your mental space and you actually decide this is what I'm going to do, it helps you to really stick to your goals because, guys, it's not that simple because you have to be so disciplined at everything. For example, for me, every day, I have to go for my cardio, 1 hour cardio every day. And what I learned is the cardio has to be done slowly. You're not like huffing and puffing and kicking and screaming and, all this crazy stuff. No, just go for a slow cardio. You can be on your bike, you can be slow jogging or even walking, but you want to keep your heart rate at a certain level, okay? And I will talk about that more later. But for now, I want to remind you there's some things that you really have to have together if you're going to go through a transformational journey before you start. Okay. So, like the week before you want to start getting yourself into the right mindset. You want to start getting your food together. You want to start prepping how you're going to work out, the times you're going to work out. All these things have to be done step by step, but before you start. So, first, you start with your mindset, you decide, you make the decision. And then you start to ask yourself, first of all, how long did it even take me to get to where I'm at? Like, for example, for me, I felt like I took 2 or 3 months off and ended up getting really out of shape, right? So, how long did it take me to get out of shape? It took me this long to get out of shape. How long is it going to take me to get back in shape? Realistically, 6 months, a year, right? We have to be realistic with everything. Oh, and I can see we have somebody here. Yes. I'm still trying to navigate this. So I want to see how can I see my live viewers. Okay, great. So we want to say, you want to ask yourself, where does my body lose weight first? Where does my body gain weight first? Because the place where your body is going to gain weight first is the place where your body is going to lose the weight first, right? For example, for me, I gain all my weight in my face. When you see my face, right now I've been working out for a week, so it's a little bit, but usually I get like this big round face, like my cheeks. That's where all my weight goes to, my cheeks. So I noticed just in a week of doing my exercise and my diet planning, oh my gosh, mwah, cheekbones popping, right? Some people gain their weight most on their hips or on their thighs, or the stomach area is another stubborn area, right? Some on the back, you get those back rolls and stuff. So you want to start there. You say, hey, where does my body gain the weight first? Because that's where the weight is gonna go, and that's how long it's gonna take for it to lose. So where your body will lose the weight first could also be the place where you lose the weight last, depending, of course, on how you're working yourself out. So the first place to put on your weight is the last place to go. And most of that last places to go is usually the stomach area, right? Okay. Then you want to remind yourself that you are not like everybody. Everybody is different. Everybody is going to be different. Let me say that again. Everybody is different. Everybody's body is different. People gain weight in different places differently. So, what is your body type? Few weeks ago, I went on a whole Insta story rant, and I was just posting all these body types. You have your endomorph, your ectomorph, like all of that, because I was just like, oh my gosh, interesting. We have so many different body types, and we're all so beautiful. Like for me, my shape is like a rectangle. So I have to know that what body shape do I have? What kind of food works with my body? Some people are more high protein, and that's how their muscles come across. Like for my body type, I need a lot of protein for my muscles to really pop. I think that's about almost everybody. But some people, like the body type that's really skinny and hard to gain weight, they need to eat a bit more carbs, right? But someone who's really like more overweight will have to do a few carbs, like lower carbs. But we need carbs. Gotta have carbs, because if you don't have carbs, you're not gonna have energy. You know what I'm saying? To do what you need to do. So basically, that's what we are going to start with. Okay? I'm trying to, if you see me get lost, I was trying to understand. Like sometimes you watch the lives, and while someone is live, they're able to like see the comments. Okay. So I think I have a comment situation here. And then how do I see who's on the live? like to see the names. You know how sometimes they can say, "Ah, I can see so and so is here, blah blah blah. How's it going?" Yeah. How do I see that? Oh, let me know. Let me know. We're working on this together, right? Okay, so let's focus. Let's continue. So you've decided this is my body type and this is how my body works. Once you know and you're realistic with how your body will burn fat, you get back to yourself and you're like, you look at yourself and you have to be really kind to yourself and you have to believe in yourself and visualize and be specific with just like, okay, this is my body. I'm so beautiful. This is how I look. And this is how I'm going to look. Okay? You want to visualize the end goal, how you're going to end up looking. How does your body look at the end? For me, I can see I'm going to have some nice muscles. The abs are going to be popping, the biceps, my back is going to be on point. We're not going to have the burrito rolls on the back, and everything's just going to be the waistline. It's nice and shaped very nicely. So every day I picture that. And what I did also actually is I took a photo, my previous photo of what I used to look like. And I said, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to focus here. Let me see if I can show you the photo, right? Oh, no, 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 no. I want to show you the photo. No, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? See, how can I show you my photo? Ah, no, I'm not sure how I can show you the photo. I don't remember how I can be able to put in the photo. I'm still working on it. But basically, I have a photo on my Instagram. You can see it when you scroll on my Instagram. Like back in September, I had some nice abs, y'all. Ooh, the abs were popping. So that photo, I literally went to the cyber and printed it out. And now I have that photo where I can see it. So every day I'm looking at that photo, I'm like, this is what I want to get back to. I want to get back to my abs, looking all six pack, pam, 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 pam. So it's good for you to have a visual. Have a visual of what you want to end up looking like, how you want to look. Sometimes it may not be you, but maybe you're going to get inspiration from somebody else, right? So you can have a picture of someone else who inspires you. Yeah, that's okay. And you're like, this is what I'm inspiring to be. Just remember, everybody is different. So don't compare yourself too much because you don't know how their body is metabolizing their food, how their body ends up taking care of everything, right? So don't be hard on yourself. We're using this just for inspiration. And before you know it, you'll just look in the mirror and you're like, bam, oh my God, I've attained my goal. I'm actually where I needed to be, right? Yeah. So it's so empowering when you envision and visualize yourself. Okay. And then another thing is I'm going to get on my phone really quick and text my friend and be like, hey, Kati, I'm live. Get on the live. Let me see. Because we're testing it and this is the first time, I want to see if she can just find me without me sharing the link, right? I'm live. Can you find the link? Yes, 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 yes. So, my healthy friends, we are gonna transform. And I want you to also know that you're not alone. Actually, let me just remind you, you're not alone. We're here together. And that's why I said I'm gonna start doing some consistent lives so that I can connect with you and you can just know like you don't have to be alone. We can walk through this together. You can send me messages, you can ask me questions, you can join the membership if you want to have a one-on-one session and we can coach each other and just be able to walk with this journey together because we're doing it. 30 days from now, we are gonna be bam, different. Okay. All right, great. Now, one way for you to be successful, of course, with the body transformation, we're going to have to make healthy choices. Healthy, super duper healthy choices. The food we're eating, the water we're drinking, how we're working out, the type of sleep we're getting, having the positive mindset, all these things have to be in place. I noticed when I don't sleep enough, there's an issue. For example, yesterday I went to bed at like midnight. Usually I try to go to bed by 10. Trust me, when you start working out, you don't have an option. You'll be tired. Today I had to take a nap. I literally take a nap in the afternoon for like 3 hours because I have the time to. Thank you, Jesus. I have time to take a nap. But you're so tired when you go to the gym and you push your body, you have to rest your muscles. For your muscles to recover, they need to rest. Seriously, they really need to rest. So you have to really make sure that you're able to get enough sleep. I can't emphasize that enough. For me right now, I think that's the most important thing because I noticed when I went to bed after midnight yesterday, it was Valentine's Day. You gotta go and post what you did and da 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 da, da and I was saying on social media too late. But the next day, I had to go to the gym and I was doing glutes. My goodness, you need so much energy and focus for that. But I could feel like I was getting a bit dizzy. I don't have the right amount of energy and the focus. So, yeah, I was just like, okay, I need to sleep more. So, you really need to make healthy choices and be able to sleep when you're supposed to sleep. Um, Also, everybody is just different. You might need 6 hours, somebody else might need 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever. But you have to really start getting in tune with who you are and how you work. How do you work? How do you function? Who is Cheryl and how does Cheryl function? It's very, very important because you are unique. You're a unique human being, my friends. So start to really look at yourself as an individual and not comparing so much with other people. You know what I mean? Just work with who you are. So we're going to have to make healthy choices, my friend. Food is another level. They say 80% of your success comes from the food you're eating. The other 20% is what you get from the exercise. That's a huge difference. 80% is the food, 20% is the exercise. So 80% of the time, you gotta eat so good. Your kitchen needs to be on point. You're gonna have to remove everything in your kitchen that is not good. The cakes, the cookies, all the processed foods, the sugars, all that stuff. Even I'm learning now with this for this 30-day transformation, there's certain fruits I can't eat because they're putting too much sugar and insulin in the body and it affects the metabolism. I'm going to teach you so many things. Just be open minded and ready and stay here with me, okay? So, I had to really change the food. You want to go shopping for your food early, write out the list. I literally have like my list of the food I'm buying, which is like 10 things, you know, it's like chicken, and more chicken. And you have your fish, and then you have your vegetables, green vegetables, preferably for right now with the 30-day transformation. I have some salma. It's like little crackers, but you got to be salt free as much as possible, reducing the salt and then reducing the sugar. Like, as in, not even reducing the sugar, no sugar. X-nay on the sugar. Adios, sugar. For at least 30 días, 30 days. Just to be able to, like, you want to shake up the body. Okay. Also, no oil. No oil. We're really trying to cut out the oil. Just a little bit of olive oil if you must. Very little, but boil the eggs so you don't have to worry about cooking them a certain way. It's a sacrifice, but it's a sacrifice you're making for amazing results. So it's worth it. I'll talk more about the food in detail as we're going. Today, we're just doing a roundup, some of the things you're going to need. So I'm just like trying to get you in the mindset. Okay. So your food, your water, you got to drink your water all day, every day. Get used to drinking water as much as possible. Sometimes if you have to do a water app, they have water apps that can remind you to set up your water drinking situation. I love it. And then You want to keep your workout consistent, have your workout consistently scheduled. So if you're working out in the morning, you have your workout schedule in the morning. You know, my alarm is set, my workout clothes are ready. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go for my 1 hour cardio. After that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to change and then I'm going to go and get my food. So, yes, you gotta do it, my friends. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Yes. Let me see. I was talking to my friend Kati. Did you find that? Do you see me online, Kati? Can you see me online? I don't know how this is working. Tell me, can you see me online? Because I have one person here. So I don't know where you see me. I'm just assuming I go live and it's supposed to just go live on all the platforms. And you're supposed to be like, Chero is live. And you click on the link and see me there. So I hope it's working. But let's see. We're gonna troubleshoot as we go. So please send me comments if you know how to do this better. Just let's learn. We're here to learn together. We're here to learn with one another. Okay. So with your workouts, you want to make sure for sure that you are definitely set. Like in the morning, it's so frustrating because I usually go for my cardio around 6 a.m. So if you're not ready, starting to look for the bra, starting to look for the pants, and da da da. So what I've said is I just know like these are gonna be my cardio clothes. Because also cardio, you're like you feel comfortable in certain ways, right? So for the cardio clothes, I put them separate from the gym clothes. Because the gym you need to be also fly feeling a certain way. If you're doing your back workout, you have your back swag. If you're doing your leg workout, you want to have your comfortable tights that don't ride up or ride down or whatever. So all these things come into play and they help you with being more consistent. So I just know when I wake up, I go, I pick out my pants, I have my shoes right there, my socks, my bra, and my hoodie. Oh, another thing I like to do is check the weather the night before so that it's not raining in the morning and you're getting up to go for your cardio. So it just helps with the mindset. That's another mindset thing. So check the weather for the week so you can have an idea. Oh, okay, today I'll be able to go do my cardio outside. Oh, no, tomorrow it's raining. So I'll go early to the gym and do my cardio in the gym for an hour, right? So you're able to plan yourself and it helps you to be more successful. And then another thing too is having a workout schedule. Maybe sometimes you need a workout coach. I work with a coach. I have my online coach, and then he helps me by sending me workouts ahead of time, like the night before. He'll say, tomorrow you're going to do this HIIT workout, and these are your exercises. Big up virtual coach Felix. He's really awesome. And by the way, I did an interview with Felix and it's really great. If you can go on my YouTube, you'll see it there. He talked about how heartbreak was his motivation to get started with working out. That's how he transformed his body. This girl broke up with him and broke his heart. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. So go watch that interview. It's really great. And he just talks about how he went from being like he was one of those really skinny people, and then he gained all this muscle and weight and became like all buff and stuff. So anything is possible with the right motivation, right? So that interview is on our YouTube channel. You can check it out for sure. But with the workouts, he sends me my workouts ahead of time. So it's really great. When I go to the gym, there's also like trainers there at the gym. So they help me to be able to like stick to the point. Like, don't get carried away, or you want to be on Instagram showing off that you're working out. The trainer's like, hey, get to it. You got work to do. Focus. So it keeps you going. So that's the workout part. Yeah, let me know ideas, because I know some of you, it's not your first time working out, right? So you've been doing this. So what are some of those things that keep you consistent? Okay, we talked about sleep, we talked about our positive mindset. Don't beat yourself up just because you went to the gym today and then you're expecting to see results today and you're like, forget about it. No, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do this. We're here together. When in doubt, just be like, Chero, help. And I'm here. I'm so here for you. Okay. All right. So that's making healthy choices. We also, when it comes to just zenning out, we really have to reduce stress. Okay. Stress is crazy. Stress will increase hormones in your body that will produce fat. So you really want to learn how to relax. Relax, man. It's not that serious. Don't give yourself so much pressure with people out there, people giving you pressure. Even me, I had to stop it. I was like, okay, this is my fitness journey. I'm going to do it my way. So and so did their fitness journey like that, and this is how they look. That's great. That was their fitness journey. So don't stress yourself out too much. If you have too many obligations in your life, reduce. It's not that serious. I had to learn how to stop people pleasing. I was such a people pleaser. I was always like, I have to. I couldn't say no. If someone asked me, Cheryl, can you come and do this for me? Or can you be at my party? Or can you da 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 da? I was always like, yeah, I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. Now, I'm like, no, I'm not going to no party at 10 p.m. I need to sleep. I gotta sleep. Unless now maybe like it's the weekend and I know I have my Sunday off. And although I like to work out on Sunday, I actually take my Saturday off and I'd rather go to the gym on Sunday. But if it's the weekend and I know like I'm gonna give, like, let's say Saturday morning, I'm not gonna work out, but I'm gonna go for a small run. I'm like addicted to running. I love running. It's like brushing teeth. If I don't run, I'm just like, I don't feel okay. So I'll get up and go running, and then I'll go to the studio to record my Fit Life in Africa news video, which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Fit Life in Africa, please do follow us on Instagram. We're on YouTube. This Fit Life in Africa, I'm shamelessly plugging this in, is a space where we get to share healthy stories about Africa. Yeah. So I just share health, fitness news, innovation, sometimes sad news because we lose amazing athletes like we just did the other day. We lost Kelvin Kiptum, an amazing marathon runner. Oh my God, he was breaking records and just at the height of his career, 24 years old. And unfortunately, he died in a road car accident. You know, such news, we put it on there. But we also highlight people who are doing things like, there's this thing called curling that I discovered. Oh my gosh, it's a sport, and the Nigerians are getting into it. And now they're going to try to build this beautiful ice rink in Nigeria. You know, such stories. Charlize Theron is putting something in South Africa to help with her foundation. So if it is interested in Africa and the many innovations going on in Africa, you can check that out. Different gyms, amazing things happening, but that's there. Okay, I digress. And let's come back. So we're talking about stress. So be careful with stress because different hormones in the body will produce all this fat, and you got to learn how to relax. You got to learn how to breathe. When you breathe, breathe in through your nose, but make sure that your stomach is going up, like, you know, like the way babies breathe. You know, when you see babies breathing, they're like sleeping, but they breathe in and their stomachs rise up, not the chest. It's the stomach that needs to go up because it means like you're oxygenating your blood and your body and your mind. Okay. So you want to really, really take your time to just like woosah, my friends. Woosah. It's so good for you. Okay. So you want to do that, relax. Tomorrow I'm getting a massage. Yay. Thank you. My friend Kati booked us a massage. It's so good. We're like, oh my God, we've been working the muscles hard. We really need to relax, right? Okay. Another thing I want you to do when you're starting your transformational journey, of course, we need to have a before, and we are going to have an after. Okay. So before, for us to be able to see what's happening before, you have to weigh yourself, right? You have to be able to weigh yourself. How do I see my viewers? I want to see who's watching. How do you display that, StreamYard? I can see I have 3 people here. Oh, are we on all the platforms? I should be on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, okay. I hadn't clicked on these other platforms too. Oh, oopsie. No wonder. Oh, so it was only streaming on Twitter. Okay. It's starting more information. It's telling me here about Instagram. please copy paste your stream key from Instagram. How to find the Instagram stream key? Guys, we're here together, okay? Head to Instagram on your desktop and click create to live video. If you don't see this feature, ensure you have an Instagram professional account. Okay, so head to Instagram on the desktop and click create live video. Add the title and choose. Oh my God, this is a whole thing. Okay, next time. All right, let me just take a screenshot of this because I was wondering, I'm like, why am I not live? And then the next time we are going to do that. Okay, let's continue. We'll go on Instagram next time. So no Instagram today. Okay, because it's got a whole process. Oh my gosh. See? Okay. So, but we can do Facebook and the other ones. Save changes. Okay, let me just remove Instagram and save the changes. Thank you for your patience, my friends. We're working it out. Okay. So the other platforms are here. So we were talking about stress and how stress is really something that we need to work on. Okay. So make sure that you really balance your hormones. And I don't know now that I've added the other platforms if it's going to start from the beginning or just start from where we are at now. But that's also okay. Yes. So yeah, feel free to post any comments. I'm still trying to see how how can I see who is on the live stream. That's one thing that I want, because I would like to shout you out. You know, I'd like to say, hey, Karen, nice to see you here. Right? So, yeah, because I can see it says here there's three people on different platforms here. But how do I see your names? We'll learn that next time. So we're talking about body transformation. Since we just joined on Facebook and on YouTube. My goodness. We're talking about our body transformations, okay? How to make sure that we're able to stick to our body transformations. So at this point, I was talking about, we're going to start with the before. We're going to make sure that we weigh ourselves, okay? First, you're going to weigh yourself so we get our pre-weight. Then we're going to measure. You're going to measure your inches. We're going to literally take a tape measure. Literally. Isaiah, bring me the tape measure from the table, please. We're going to literally take a tape measure. And you want to take the tape measure, and then you're going to measure like around your arm. You're going to measure around your chest. You'll measure around your waist, like your belly button. Thank you, son. Yay. That's my baby. So one of these tape measures is good. I just use this side because it's easy to see the big side, but you also, I know this side with the inches, right? So you're going to put this tape measure around your waist. You can measure your neck, measure your chest, measure your waist, measure your arms, measure your thigh, the big part of your thigh and the small part of the thigh, measure your butt area, measure the back of your leg, the calves, the masguembes, measure that. So you want to write down all your measurements one by one by one by one by one. All the inches, write those down because we need to see when the waistline starts wasting. Yes, we need to be able to see, oh my God, I lost 2 inches, I lost 3 inches. And then that way you'll also be able to see how you feel in your clothes. It's just amazing, okay? So measure all your size. And you want to do this at the same time of the day. So we'll just do it maybe once every 2 weeks when we measure ourselves, okay? And then this will help us to monitor how we were before. And then in 2 weeks, we measure again and we can see the progress. And that's motivating, right? When you start to see your body's changing, you start to see you're losing the inches. You're like, oh my God, it's working. Your face starts flaring up because now you're having your green juice in the morning. You know, your skin is clearing up and guys are like, you look different. And you're like, thanks. I've been working out. Yeah, I've been taking care of my health. It's really great. You feel so amazing. So let's go ahead and do that. Take a measure, go to the weight. Sometimes you can do it at the gym if you want, but Measure yourself, and it's really, really, really amazing when you measure yourself, because then you can see the progress as you go. I can't wait. I'm now on day 7. Today's day 7 of 30. So we're going to measure on day 15 of 30 to see how things are going. And it's going to be amazing. So your chest, your waist, your hips, your thighs, your arms, all of that, your calves, and start to focus on how you feel. Don't over focus on like the numbers. Okay, oh my god, I weigh this much. Sometimes you can go crazy and start overweighing yourself. No, just like start focusing more on the feeling. Like now you start, I'm feeling like I have more energy. Oh wow, my face is clearing up. I look amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling like, I can fit in my clothes better. This is not too tight. Those kind of things, because that's what's going to drive you, and also it's going to help you to really hone yourself and figure out how do I continue with this progress. How does it work for me? Remember I was telling you, you have to know who you are, because everybody's different. One thing works for somebody else, one thing is not going to work for you. And then, we're going to have to eat how many times? 5 to 6 times a day. Ideally, it's 6 times, but you're going to have to do 5. Why, Chero, do we need to eat so much and we're trying to lose weight? I find it so amazing that you can actually lose weight through food. It's amazing. I was like, what? I actually eat more and end up losing more. So you have to eat 5 to 6 times a day. No processed foods. You have to eat for your body type. Any medical issues that you have to remember that too, okay? So eat 5 to 6 times a day. Oh, divine guidance says there's no sound on YouTube. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my gosh. So this means I'm going to have to do this live again and try to figure out how to make it better. No sound on YouTube. I wonder why. How do I fix that? Is it through using a microphone maybe? Do I need to get a microphone? Maybe I need to plug it. Oh, yes. I think you can hear me now. This was plugged in. I think my son was using the computer and I didn't check to see his headphones were plugged into the computer. Ay, ay, ay. So I think now you should be able to hear me. We're definitely going to have to do this live again. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay. Thank you, divine guidance. I love it. You see, this is why I need you, my healthy friends. Yay. We help each other. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is, since we're ending the live anyways, this was my last point I was making. And then I'm going to redo this live from beginning to end. Yes. And so that way everybody can have the right points. And I think I'm also going to do this on YouTube also. So on Instagram, because we missed out on doing it on Instagram. Thank you so much, divine guidance. You're awesome. Okay. So you want to eat 5 to 6 times a day, okay? No processed foods. But before I even get to that, why do you want to eat 5 to 6 times a day? Because the more you eat, the more your metabolism has to work. And when your metabolism is working, you're burning calories, you're burning energy, your body is moving, okay? So this is one thing that we really need to work on. And still no sound? Now I don't know. Now I am not sure. I wonder if maybe let's see. Let me plug this back on. Did it have sound on the other platforms? I wonder. What about if I try to talk with the microphone? Let me try this. Let me try and see if this is going to make a difference, because we got to have sound. Because otherwise, you're not going to be able to hear anything that I'm saying. This was live 1. Tomorrow, we shall see live 2. But let me see how this works. Let's plug this in and check it out and see if it's gonna make a difference. You guys are so patient. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can you imagine that? 39 minutes and we have no sound. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Does this work? I'm not sure if it works. Does it change the sound? Do you hear anything? No, nothing. Okay, nothing, 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 nothing. Still nothing. Okay, let me see here. What about if I plug in this other one that my son was using? He uses this for his live classes and it works. And he says, my teacher can hear me. So let me see. How about now? Does it help? Still no sound. Okay. So now this is going to be very interesting, how to work out the sound on YouTube. Okay. All right. We're going to try to fix this for the next live for and LinkedIn and Twitter. Is there sound on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter? Okay, okay, okay. So it's just YouTube. That's so weird. Okay, we're going to have to figure this out for sure because we got to have sound. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to repeat a lot of